A while ago, the Dangote Group announced the launch of the 2.5 billion Dangote Fertilizer plant and has raised the prospect of economic prosperity and food sufficiency and foreign exchange earnings for Nigerians. This, if actualized, can produce about 3 million metric tons per annum, and this is Nigeria's stake in the global trade supply and has just been increased to 3 million metric tons per annum in the President Tinubu's administration. If you are watching this video, then it means you will be interested in more of our content, where we share thoughts on tech and business reviews in Nigeria. Do well to click the red subscribe button and turn on the notification icon, as we are about to discuss how Dangote has transformed the entire food industry and agricultural industry in Nigeria. Don't forget to share this video to your friends who want to learn more on this topic and who are farmers, because this is a game changer for Nigerian farmers. The urea plant, located at Ibeju Lekki Free Trade Zone within the periphery of the Dangote refinery, currently under construction and has been at operation for quite a few months, is promised by Africa's global enterprise, the Dangote Industries Limited. Of significant importance of the timing of the inauguration is that the plant will be pumping a fresh 3 million tons of granulated urea into the country, and the world supply amid the impact of increasing prices in the aftermath of the Russia-Ukraine war. With the current economic malaise facing Nigeria, which has decimated foreign exchange intake, the Dangote fertilizer output would be reversing an unsavory trend in Nigeria's balance of trade, in which hundreds of millions of dollars is expatriated on fertilizer imports annually. According to the United Nations Commodity Trade Statistics Database on the international trade as of 2020, Nigeria's imports of fertilizer was about 261.69 million. Since the agriculture contributes to the highest Nigeria's GDP at 27%, the successive government has made efforts to promote agriculture through various incentives to stakeholders so that the nation can reduce reliance on important foods by growing what it eats and eats what it grows. This is the governor of Central Bank has said that this is exactly the economic policy thrust of the present administration, and this it has been executing through the deliberate growing of our fertilizer industry. A major factor in low food production in Nigeria is the nutrient-deficient nature of Nigerian land. Despite the government's efforts, the fertilizer consumption rate in Nigeria remains below its peers in Africa and below the world average, albeit recording growth over the recent years. The World Bank rates Nigeria's fertilizer consumption in kilograms per hectare of arable land at 19.7, below Ghana's 29.4 in 2018 per hectare of arable land, and the average consumption rate in sub-Saharan Africa of 33 kg hectare of arable land. If you are still watching this video at this point, I gladly encourage you to click the red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon, so whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to watch our videos. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and drop a like to this video so more people can get to see our content. The private sector has participated in the fertilizer industry, as Godwin Emefiele, the past governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, on the occasion that private sector participation has increased especially since 2015, as the government continues to drive fertilizer consumption through its presidential fertilizer initiative, with the ultimate aim of achieving food self-sufficiency. It was against this background that President Buhari was excited when he saw the 2.5 billion humongous state of the art urea plant. He said this fertilizer plant is expected to further advance this administration's drive toward achieving self-sufficiency in food production in our beloved country, Nigeria. While lauding the chairman of Dangote Fertilizer Limited, Aliko Dangote, for his economic patriotism and commitment to the socio-economic development of our country as well as the well-being of the people. He assured that the new plant will help his government to reduce poverty, increase the inflow of foreign exchange, and reduce dependence on importation of fertilizer. The nation also stands to gain extensive in the earnings of foreign exchange from excess production of the plant. I am informed that we have already started exporting to the USA, Brazil, and India. With the feats attained in local cement production and non-fertilizer, the president reassured all Nigerians that the government is focused on providing an enabling environment for the private sector investors to thrive in, as we will continue to improve on infrastructure, power, security, and enact relevant laws and regulations that will drive investment in the economy. Crediting the administration for the success being recorded in the bid to increase local production, CBN governor said as of 2015, Nigeria had a shortfall of about 3.5 million metric tons per annum compared to over the 6 million tons per annum required in the country. However, the sustained effort over other indigenous companies like Indorama and Notore, with a combined capacity of over 2.5 million tons per annum, have tried to match the market demand, yet the country is still faced a huge shortfall of fertilizer supply. Africa's richest man and promoter of the Dangote project, the new plant, as a game changer, as it can make Nigeria self-sufficient in fertilizer production with spare capacity to export to other markets. He added that the Dangote Fertilizer has reached the market in Brazil and Mexico. According to him, the fertilizer plant, which is the largest granulated urea fertilizer complex in Africa, occupies 500 hectares of land, which was built for 2.5 billion US dollars and is expected to reduce drastically the level of unemployment and youth restiveness in the country to employment opportunities. To him, the plant is expected to generate new jobs with top quality fertilizers being available and in sufficient quantities for the farmers. Dangote Fertilizer, according to him, would ensure the emergence of farmers in the country, providing hundreds of jobs and ushering in a new era of agricultural entrepreneurs. This breed of agripreneurs will take to farming on large scale, providing food and raw materials for our industry, he quite added. An innovation that the company is bringing on board in the fertilizer industry, as Dangote explained, is the rolling out of soil laboratory, which will transform the agricultural sector in the form of extension services for small and medium-scale farmers. Dangote Fertilizer, he added, has set up a well-equipped fertilizer soil testing laboratory to enable it to analyze and identify soil deficiency and the appropriate fertilizer blend. This became necessary because, according to him, studies have shown that applying the right fertilizer to the soil will boost productivity. This service is to cover all the geopolitical zones and will surely change the agricultural landscape in the country by transforming farming into a lucrative profession. Dangote Fertilizer is working with farmers association, corporate farmers, NBK blenders, NGOs or development partners and state governments all over Nigeria and governments across Africa and beyond who are looking for a sustainable approach to improving soil quality and farm yields, he explained further. Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, boasting of the environmental friendliness of the state, a situation that has encouraged investment in the state, commended Aliko Dangote for always blazing the trail, noting that the state government was happy to be hosting many of his businesses. He added that with the largest fertilizer plant in Africa in Lagos and the largest refinery in the world, there is nobody that would not be proud of Aliko Dangote. The governor stated that Nigeria would not quickly forget its help and assistance from the entrepreneur, and it will forget its many economic problems if another entrepreneur like Dangote could be replicated in other regions of Nigeria, while assuring that private investors could always count on the Lagos state government when it comes to the provision of an enabling environment to make businesses thrive. The group executive director in charge of capital project and portfolio development, Dangote Industries Limited, Mr. Edwin, whose team oversaw the construction of the plant, explained that the new plant was purpose-built with the vision and mission of the company in mind, saying the new era plant is to make Nigeria self-reliant in food production by improving crop productivity for the farmers and to provide distinctive, high-quality fertilizer products and services with a sustained commitment to customer satisfaction, while delivering superior returns to our stakeholders. Edwin pointed out that part of the strategy of the company is to make fertilizers affordable and available to farmers, eradicate the influence of middlemen, and improve production efficiency through research, innovation, and the latest technology. We will ensure consumer satisfaction and protect stakeholders' interests. We will be the leading manufacturer of quality and affordable fertilizer products all over the world and will become the most preferred manufacturer and supplier of fertilizers and outdoor ammonia products in Africa. Given the salient features that stand out in the new urea plant, the director said Dangote Fertilizer Complex consists of ammonia and urea plants with associated facilities and infrastructure to produce 3 mmtpa urea. The complex consists of 2 times 2,200 mtdp ammonia plants based on recent technology. On the free soil testing service, Edwin further explained it will help to know nutrient deficiency to recommend the right fertilizer dosage, and nutrient deficient soil cannot give potential yield. Hence, low returns on the invested agro inputs and poor farm income. Balance in fertilizer use will not only reduce the cost of fertilizer but also improve the yield and maximize the profit. Overall, the goal of our soil testing is to provide an accurate assessment of the soil's facility to recommend the right dose of fertilizer. With the Nigerian population growing gradually, our efforts are to train farmers on good agronomic practices and provide them with soil testing services. They have established mobile soil testing labs and soil testing labs to provide soil testing facilities to farmers in remote villages also. Mobile soil testing laboratory will collect the soil samples from the doorstep of farmers and soil test results will be provided to farmers at no extra cost. With the Nigerian population projected to rise to 262 million by 2030 and 308 million by 2050, Dangote's Industry Limited, as a true leader in the Nigerian business space, may have seized the initiative to actualize a vision where Nigeria will be self-sufficient in catering for its food production. Don't forget to click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell icon, so whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to get to know our videos. Don't forget to share the video with your friends who are willing to know how Dangote is actually building his empire and transforming the agricultural industry in Nigeria. Until then, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my very next video.